Grand afternoon, coming to you live or recording at 1300 hours, 35 minutes, Thursday, March 26th. This is the New Year, New World Order post, and right now I'm going to show you how to prepare your water. I know I haven't spoke to you. I'm going to do a separate one, which I should have did first, but as you know that things are getting expediently done. Excuse the noise. They are working on my siding and roofing. In other countries right now, there is lockdown. In China, an American man was posting on his social media that him and his wife cannot go anywhere. So, by that being said, they literally have barbed wire on their fences and their walls. And they live in the area and it's locked down. They make sure people can't go nowhere. We're next because we're not staying home, but I wouldn't recommend staying home anyway. Because if you're going to get infected, you're going to get infected. It's the same as the flu, which I'm going to go over in another presentation. But this is the presentation on survival. This is not a joke. This is not funny. I don't know why none of it was taken serious. And what I want to show you is how to prepare your water. I already boiled some water. Regular stove. I got to clean that out. Not worry about that right now. And I have all my bottles that I never took to the store, and I also wonder why. Just before, I'm a CNA, and a lady telling me people just coughing and sneezing, nobody have on masks, no nothing. So even the elderly are near sick. They're not dying. We have 0 elderly deaths in our city. Of New York State probably have death, but I don't believe it. I don't see one person. So I'm going to make this short. So things you can use for cleansing. I don't have a lot of everything. I'm going to get some more tomorrow while I still can. It was with my last, probably, I think by this week and next week, you should be still preparing. Every day should be a preparation day for you. Here is apple cider vinegar. Here's my bottles. Now, I made bleach water with dishwashing liquid. So you take your cap, you put it in your water. Now, this is how I do mine. I'm not gonna, and every time you utilize water, use cold water. Cold water is clean water. What it is now, I don't know, but it's still the cleanest water that I know of. Dirty water is hot water. You never use hot water only to take warm or hot baths. You start off with hot, then you keep it cool. You don't never take a bath in cold water. I mean hot water either. It should be warm. That's silly. Because I hope you know that already. So I take my bottle, I fill it up with water, so I put it upside down in the water, or now the bottle can sit in the water. That's why I did that. I want to show you that. And keep doing bottles. I got a whole bunch of bottles. I'm going to keep going through them. I'm going to fill them up. I was going to buy, and I was like, hold on, I already got bottles. I have other bottles filled up in my refrigerator or around the house already. And that's still working on the installation. So what I'm going to do is show you how to sterilize your water. So I'm going to finish pouring my water in here into my bottle. It's a gallon. Now also you can have, what I'm going to show you is use iodine tablets. You can buy iodine tablets, not the iodine petroleum jelly you put on your skin for a burn. So take the rest of that water. So what I'm going to do is take the cold water, fill it up, turn my burner on, so I'll fill it up. Right now my house is clean. Before everything started, I cleaned it. I'm not worried about how clean or dirty it is right now. You shouldn't either. Keep everything tidy. If you come in from in and outside, make sure this is just as bad as the flu, but this is not about the flu. that's what my presentation is going to be about. I'm going to show you the key factors and the things that I have read and seen about why this is more than a fluke. This is to march in the new world order. So that's the water. I'm going to sit it down. Put my phone down. And sit it on the fire. Let that go. Now, you don't use apple cider vinegar to sterilize your water. Now, you can use white vinegar. That's the clear vinegar to sterilize your water. This is bleach. I put bleach in a bottle because I go do my laundry, my area, which the city I live in, even they control that. They don't even want a laundromat. And if you have a dropper, what you will want to do is drop a drop of bleach into your water. So I'm going to do, take my finger, right? Take your finger, created a drop, boom. I put 2 drops just to show you. So now what's that done? Now if the bleach is in your water, then now take a spoon, mix it around. What that do is sterilize your water. Iodine tablets do it too. It's other ways, but we are trying to do it in a less conventional way. Or if you have vinegar. And your whole purpose of water is not so much that it gotta taste good. If you have it, put lemon juice in it. If you have, put orange juice. You know why? It's acidic. And you can squeeze the whole orange and the whole lemon into your water. You can squeeze the whole orange and the whole lemon into your water because that's a fruit. That's good for your body. Bleach somewhat, it's not so much good, so that's why you only put a drop. But it sterilizes. It does the job. And like again, you're not worried about taste. If you're worried about taste, use lemon juice, real lemon or lemon juice, or if you got a lime, even lime. Anything that's highly acidic in food. Now, if you want to use a tomato, go right ahead. You can use a tomato. So that's how I do my water. So now, I'm going to show you another way. Take all your bottles and let me finish filling this one up so I don't want the regular water into my stuff. And the reason I've been doing this for the longest already, I found it interesting that people didn't do this. Like instead of buying it, you could have got your own water. Alright. Alright. Now I get my bottles out. See? Take my bottles out. I'm not going to worry about the labels. I'm about to start doing my bottles. I've been doing this. I just got a better idea. And it was a reason that I didn't have to take back my bottles to the store. See? There's a reason I always, going to work, having extra skills, it allows you to keep everything. I want to show you something else. See these pennies? I save up pennies. I have a lot of jars of pennies and everything. Pennies are copper. And it's worth more than cubic zirconium or anything else. I also want to show you the gas mask again. This is the gas mask they would use. But you can Google N95 gas mask. Inside it have my, see the drinking tube right here? It's a drinking tube. It comes in that part right there. See the tube part? If I pull this out, this part right here. So that's what we would be using if something was to happen. And you would have a mop suit. You can create a mop suit out of anything. If it can cover, you can make a mop suit. So now again, I'm going to take my bottle and put it in the water and sterilize it in the water. That's all I'm doing. And if you have any questions, hit me up. This is for the water. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do now for protection. I'm not going to show you that because You let your enemies guess. But having a gun is not going to cut it. You might want to start working out now. Get yourself in shape. You might want to start doing things that's going to benefit you in endurance and stamina. If you have no endurance and stamina and the bullets run out, what are you going to do? Bullets don't last forever. And so, and non-perishable foods. And I'm going to show you that in a little bit. So I'm not going to show you my weapons. I'm not going to show you what I have. I told my family to tell your family. Non-perishable foods. You want to have rice. This is the reason you're going to boil water. You're going to create water for you for the next. I'm going to put it all together then, since it's still going on. And I still have space on my phone. This is why you build up enough water. You want to have everybody in your family, in every household right now. So if your cousin, and eventually you and your cousin, your male cousin, going to come together that know how to shoot. Get all the killers together. Get all the guys that shot people and killed people before. And then they should start training, but you don't have to train with your weapons. I'm not playing with nobody. I'm going to be serious. I'm not about this black YouTube, black is our slave name anyway, that I'm seeing brothers I follow and being called family, as I say, and subscribe, and I'll call them family, to about building a community without the race woman. I don't see how that's possible, but okay. That's the same as colonization. You're worse. I would rather hang out with Adolf Hitler that didn't want colonization, and he wanted. He's not even the crazy part. He's not even a hated man in America. He's not even. I don't even think he's in the top 10. I have to look that up. Obama and Martin Luther King Jr. is the top 10. They didn't call for. They knew what they was doing. Y'all trying to make people look bad. So what you want to take, even nasty food as these, gourmet stuffing. This going to last forever. It's nasty and it's eatable. It's edible. That's nasty, but it's edible. You ain't got the luxury or nothing. You ain't worrying about luxury. Canned foods are very good. It's going to last forever. It's not about luxury. Oatmeal, potatoes, rice. It's not about luxury again. You're trying to survive. I even have now more of these. See, I already had these. And they'll never go bad. All they require is water. All it do require is water. That's why you're building up 6 months to a year worth supply of water. This water you was not drinking. The water you're going to drink now is water that is accessible to you. Everything you put in a bottle right now, everything you're putting aside, I'm not touching this stuff. This water right here, all these going to be built up for me. I'm going to have more and more and more. I'm not going to touch. And then if they sit there for a while, you shake it up. And so if you put iodine in it or bleach, shake it up. So it can remix itself back up. And if it look bad, you still keep it. Because you still can use it to cook. Rice. Now, beans never go bad. I think beans can last like 10, 20, 30 years. I have those. You're gonna buy things that's gonna help you. More rice. Now, pinto beans. So you're gonna keep that's non-perishable foods. These foods will not go bad. Now, non-perishable, you're gonna have everything you want. There you go again. And I go to pantries. That's carrots. I have soup. Have a lot of it. Even potatoes. You can make every dish you want. Every dish. And I want to tell you, and even have pinto beans. I even have black beans. So you're not okay. Then here you go, corn. Got everything in there. Corn. And I was looking at my thing. It says, "If knowledge is infinite, why are we limited? Why do we have restriction on everything?" And for you religious folks, I feel bad for you. You're You're going to keep praying to God. You are your own savior. And I know I have people that certain beliefs. I don't care if it's Torah, Jehovah's Witness, the Seventh-day Adventists, the Anaji, Neo-exorcism, exorcism. You a rabbi, you a minister, you a pastor, you ever was ordained to be. All that's not going to matter. Because the one thing that everybody have that we don't have, I don't care. These brothers talking about they own domain, they a king, they not a king. If something was to happen to your home, where do you have to go? You know what these rich and wealthy people have? That's why assets and resources was important. They have private institutions. They have private places. So unless you have a private place to go to, I'm going to see you out in the street somewhere down the line. See the water boiling. So and you keep doing that until you fill up all your things. So now when you've done, it's been in there for a while. That water come out. This is the next bottle I want to fill up. Then I'll do my water separate that I want to drink. So I'm not touching these. I haven't touched none of my bottles. All the bottles, even the one I just filled up for you, I'm drinking out of that. And then when they run out, until they turn the water off, I have no reason to touch. Like the non-perishable foods, all my beans, I'm not touching these. I'm not even preparing them. I'm not opening them. And one thing I had thought about and the Spirit have gave me, if you have more than one child and you can look at food all you want from a restaurant in these schools, to kill viruses, you nuke it, and you nuke the food. I ain't say burn it, you nuke it. I ain't say put it in the microwave, put it in the stove. Let the naturalness of the heat kill the virus in that food, and if you got wipes, use your wipes. I highly recommend that you can use, if you run out of bleach, use acidic, anything acidic. So let the water get out. Do it again, go rinse it out one more time. I want to fill it up. This is the water I'm not drinking. I'll repeat again, this is the water. And what I was saying about these places having food for you and I highly recommend, even if you have one child, a daughter or son, and you a family, and your child is a growing person, go and get those bunches. So if they give you lunch, if they give you 3 meals, right? Because they give you 2 or 3. I don't have a child, so I don't know how it works, and nobody that I know in my city have reported. I keep showing on my Facebook. My Facebook is literally my name. Please go there and follow me on Facebook. I do more reporting, because Facebook is more sociable to report and put in stories. I try to go to my Instagram, but that's more of, Instagram is more of a pleasure thing, because then I can interact with the people differently, because there's more a perversion on Instagram and Twitter. So I have no use for Twitter and Instagram, but Facebook and YouTube is my major thing. Major outlets I'm using right now until I can, and if I need to do more, they cut that off. Whatever they cut off, you access something else, so they cut that off. So I'll rinse the bottle out 3 times. Get the bleach or ice, whatever it is, because whatever you're putting in it now, you just want that to be the thing. And see how great it is? And this is beautiful about it. My water's going to taste good because it's going to be in a ginger ale bottle. Ginger ale is in this bottle first. So if you have bottles and stuff that have pop and everything in it, you're going to have a flavor, so water just not going to be nasty. Yep, I can smell it. Another ginger ale in there. And so this is oh yes, and get those meals. When I say get those meals, make sure those meals you eat them, and then you go back the next day. You gotta go, or if you can get as much as they allow you to for the one time, then do it again. Repeat process if you have 1 or 2 kids. If you have 1, I still would go. I don't care. So what I say unto us, I say unto all, it's your path, it's your journey, it's your choice, choose wisely. And as I said, it's going to sound funny, welcome to the New World Order. This is not a game, this is not a drill. They practicing on us, but this is real life for us. Say la.